like ages ago now. When was that? Anybody know when Harry Styles was in Slane? Anyway, that is irrelevant because we have different stars here live in the studio here today. That is the voice of young Rory. And Rory is 6 years old and he's going to be 7 now in September. So Claire Louise McDevitt, you are very welcome here to Highland Radio.
Hello,
and
Trudy.
you are Rory's mum. Now, just a little bit of a background here about why Rory and why his mum Claire are here today. Rory's big climb to Errigal is happening on Sunday the 20th of August. And I did say Rory was 6, but nearly 7, isn't that right, Rory? Soon 7.
Yeah.
And Rory has cerebral palsy and multiple medical complexities. So Claire and her family are undertaking this huge challenge at Rory's request to climb the big mountain. So they've sourced and adapted a carrier and stuff, but I'm not going to read any more. I'm going to actually get Claire to tell us all about what's happening. So Claire, do you want to tell us, first of all, the background about why this is happening?
I suppose Rory, with his big personality and his being the boss of the house and the boss of us, we initially climbed Errigal a couple of years ago, and myself and Alan, Rory's dad, and his 3 older siblings. And since we did that, he stayed with his nurse that day, and since we did that, he kept saying, no, I want to climb the big mountain. And we pass it a lot, as you can imagine, living in Gweedore. And every time we'd pass it, he'd say, I want to go up the big mountain. And I suppose for us as a family, we thought, wouldn't it be amazing if we could do it together? Now, obviously, with Rory with a physical disability and lots of medical complexities, it's not an easy thing to contemplate doing, never mind actually putting that into action.
But you're making it doable.
Oh, we are. And I suppose Rory had a really, really rough... he's had a rough few years, and I know you know us from when he was a baby, Trudy.
I did. I was very lucky to have met Rory whenever he was a baby. I don't think Rory remembers.
But he was, and he was hospitalised for quite some time before Christmas, and lots of really, really downhill moments. So we're going uphill now, and
Absolutely.
we want to live his best life, at the moment, and we want to give him all the things we can give him, and that is about experiencing things as a family together and just enjoying life in itself. So climbing the mountain is one of those wishes.
Yeah.
And we're going to make it
And that's Rory's wish. And it's not just Rory, it is a family affair, isn't it? And Rory has a big brother and sister too, don't you, Rory?
Yeah.
Rory, do you want to tell us the name of your big brother and big sister?
Yeah. Lucas and Coco.
Lucas and Coco.
And Lorcan's listening at home.
As well.
And Locken.
Who's that?
His little brother, his big brother.
Your big brother. How many brothers and sisters do you have? Can you add them up?
One sister, 2 brothers.
There we go. Excellent. And you've got one sitting beside you too, isn't that right? Is he he's your number 1 fan, I think, is he? He is.
Yeah.
He is. Now, Rory, I'm going to ask you a question because you're wearing a very special cap today, and I can read that cap says Honorary Garda. Do you want to tell me what that means, Rory?
That means I'm part of the Honorary Garda.
Oh my goodness. And do you have jobs to do?
Yeah, make sure no one's going fast.
Make sure no one's going fast. So do
Yeah.
you go out on the road and help with that?
Yeah, if I have my notebook.
And tell me, what happens if somebody is going fast?
They get a ticket.
Oh my goodness, they get a ticket.
But if they go fast so many times, and then they will get arrested and put into prison.
That's it, exactly. They can only get so many tickets and then it's time to arrest them. And do you put them into prison?
Yeah,
oh my goodness.
Well, I don't have a prison at my house.
Not at your house.
But my bedroom's a prison for my sister Coco.
Oh, I'd say you
and
do you
Logan
play?
and Lucas.
Yeah. So you play Honorary Garda. Do you play as well at the house? Oh my goodness, that sounds like lots of fun.
But I knocked one of the counterparts to the door so they can't stay.
Excellent.
Oh, okay.
Now you tell me this, Rory. It's your idea, and you're the one who wants to climb this big mountain. Do you know the name of the big mountain?
Ergo.
Oh, you are clever. And so it's your idea to make everybody climb up Errigal. And how
Yeah.
are you going to get up the mountain? Do you know how you're going to get up?
With my carrier.
On your carrier, exactly. So your mum and
And I
dad...
get to walk up some.
You're going to walk
parts.
some as well. Oh my goodness. You are amazing. Now, I know the listeners are listening out there and they already heard Rory's mum, Claire, mentioning that he has a big personality. So now you can hear it in action there. And he is doing an excellent job speaking here live on the radio. He's live on Facebook and live out in all the Highland radio channels. And he is not one bit shy. So maybe, Mum, you'll tell me as well. You're doing this for charity. So
I suppose.
what are we doing this for?
Well, I suppose because it's such a big challenge
It
for
is,
us,
absolutely.
we very much felt like, and obviously we can't do it alone.
Yes.
We couldn't just decide we were going to go up. So, Rory's Garda buddy, Siobhan Campbell, has been amazing.
Brilliant.
And she's based in Bunbeck Garda Station. She has been wonderful in helping us put the wheels in motion to get this done and to get it done safely. Safely for Rory, absolutely, but safely for Daddy, who will be carrying him on his back. So we have the help of the Donegal Gardaí, we have help from the advanced paramedics, and we have help from the Donegal Mountain Rescue Team. And really, they will be the force that will be with us. But at the same time, the public, family, friends, everyone, But we want to use this opportunity also to raise funds, because the Little Blue Heroes, amongst many, many charities, and we could have picked so many, but the Little Blue Heroes have been a very, very, very good charity in supporting us over the last few years.
Close to your own heart.
Oh,
as
absolutely,
well,
and even with
important.
his few months in hospital.
Yes.
They were very, very good, and they brought him a Christmas tree.
Oh my goodness.
But in supporting us there when I was so far from home, and we didn't know. So yeah, we're using the Little Blue Heroes, but also there is a part of it. We are fundraising for the Little Blue Heroes, but we are also fundraising for families. Local families who are trying to get equipment and therapies and adaptations made to their homes, because when it boils down to it, this is a thing that families like us have to do, and we have to try and get the funds to get specialised equipment.
Very, very expensive as well.
And it is, and every single little euro that comes in the way will help.
And I think unless you're really in that position where suddenly you need some simple or a basic adaptation in your house, you don't realise the cost of it and how many obstacles are just there every time you go in somewhere.
Absolutely.
With the wheelchair and stuff, there's always a little obstacle
there is,
somewhere.
and I think because we really we push for inclusion, and and this climb and essentially is a big inclusive,
fully inclusive.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
And we're trying to make it happen. And Rory's carrier was donated to us by one of the families that we hope to try and help as well. I mean, that's a big carrier that came all the way from America, especially adapted for children with physical disabilities.
So Dad Alan is going to carry the carrier and carry
and he
Rory
plans to
as
do
well.
it the whole way up. But we do have a really good team behind us that will hopefully help along the way as well. Yeah, and share the load.
Yes.
Now getting them up is going to be one thing, getting them back down is going to be very difficult as well.
The difficult part.
Yeah, and I mean, what we want to do is to encourage everybody, come out. If you've thought about climbing Ergo but have never done it,
that's what I was just going
it
to
couldn't be the
ask
safest
you.
day to do it.
Yeah, exactly. So basically we can invite the community to come and do that as well on the day with you.
Absolutely, yeah. Support us, because the push will, and if you can't climb, you know, just being there to cheer everybody on, it's a great foundation that we're supporting. The families that we're hoping to support are amazing in their own, and it's just something, it's his wish, but we want to spread it community wide as well. We want people to climb with us, not for us, with us,
you, and be there to
and it's a big
you.
journey to take together.
It is. It's a lovely challenge though to do, and I think the fact that you're doing it as a family, and the fact that you're involving so much of the local community, and you're looking for everybody to be included in it. And as you say, let's emphasise that it is fully inclusive.
And you don't have to climb it either. Even just being there at the bottom.
Well, you're going to need people there at the bottom to cheer you on at the start and to give you that encouragement, and then you definitely need the people at the bottom when we
come down. And as Rory kind of slipped away a little secret there, we hope that if we can, that he will use his big walker to take the last few steps down off the mountain.
Amazing, wouldn't it? And I'll go back to Rory here a wee second now, just before we finish up. Rory, are you very excited about doing this big climb? What's the most exciting thing about it? What do you think? Getting to the top?
Yeah.
What are you going to do then at the top?
See the whole field and see the universe.
You are going to see the universe. So if anybody hasn't managed to climb Errigal yet, they could climb Errigal with you and see the universe. Wouldn't that be a lovely experience?
Yeah.
You might sing some songs at the top, maybe. Yeah. Would you? I hear you're a big fan of Frozen.
I'd say we'll be singing plenty on the way up.
You
too.
just sing that on the way up.
Yeah.
Now, so again, guys, what are you going to say, Rory?
Let's do it now.
You want to? We might have to get you in another day to sing some songs. We might have to get you up to sing live. Now, so just that information now for the listeners out there, Claire, and anybody that might like to, first of all, come along on the day. It is happening on Sunday the 20th of August. So what time do you think? Is there a time yet?
Yeah, the hope is that we will take off around 11, maybe 12 o'clock during the day. We should know 7 days in advance from the Coast Guard. Now, they will be on standby as well. You know, we have a very, very great team.
Isn't that great
supporting
to have
us?
them
Oh my goodness,
guiding you as well. Yes,
the guidance. They have the knowledge of the mountains, you know, and weather-wise, they will be giving us a heads up in advance. You know, so look, I encourage everyone to if you see our Facebook posts, if you see our Instagram posts, please follow us, because weather, we can't predict it, but we hope to have a good outlook 7 days in advance. The hope is that we'll take off around 11, 12 o'clock. So we're kind of saying around 10 o'clock that we'll start to gather around, and that will all be cordoned off. So we do encourage people to come along, but also be mindful that parking is very limited around Errigal.
Absolutely.
So, and like that, we'll have refreshments. Well, we hope for refreshments. So
people might be able to carpool on that as well. Absolutely. So I suppose it's going to be your way of getting the time and that information out to people is through social media.
Absolutely.
So you'll be sure and link in with us here at Highland, and we'll hopefully be able to share the details for you, because I am sure there'll be a lot of
It's
people.
not going to be a quick climb, as you can imagine. I will be carrying Rory's backpack with his feed, his monitors, and I'll be right beside Daddy. It is an estimated slow climb,
which might suit a lot of people, because I know there are a lot of climbs happening, and then some people that might not have done it and have might that little bit of fear. This is the opportunity.
And if they can only
if
they only get as far as the first path, if they only get as far as halfway up, look, it's not about reaching the top. For us, absolutely, if we reach the top, we will be so happy. But it's about taking each step as it comes. Brilliant. And we do that in his life anyway.
So
we take every step as it comes and just enjoy it.
So again, and the other little thing then is the charity as well. So on your social media and the things that you're sharing, all the ways of donating are on that as well.
Yeah, and on the day we'll have buckets as well that we'll take cash donations, and we do have the I Donate link, and it's I Donate, and then it's /Rory's Climb #4
Fantastic.
Heroes.
Brilliant. So again, everybody keep an eye on the socials there for that, and Rory's Climb happening on Sunday the 20th of August. And I have a song lined up here as well, and a lot of people might not realise that they have been listening to Rory's granddad playing music for a long time, haven't they?
Yeah.
Now, they have been listening to your granddad playing music. All our listeners out there have listened, but I don't think... Yes, I don't think they might realise that. So I have a very special song lined up here for 2 reasons. The first reason is because it's called The Hills of Donegal, and it's a very appropriate song because you're going to climb the biggest hill in Donegal. But the second reason is because your granddad is playing an instrument on this song, isn't he?
Yes.
What instrument is your granddad playing on this song? What's the instrument?
Papa plays the fiddle.
Papa's playing the fiddle on this. So Mr. Stevie Campbell, the fiddle player with Goatstone Shave, is playing the fiddle on their recording. So our listeners have been listening to Rory's granddad for years and years and years and singing along, and a fantastic fiddle playing of Stevie Campbell, Claire's dad, as well. So we have that lined up, and we are going to finish up this interview now. Thank you very much, Rory, for coming in. Thank you to Lucas, his big brother, here supporting him, and thank you so much to Claire for all your information. And we here at Highland wish you the best of luck on your climb, and we look forward to watching it, and we look forward to seeing how you actually finish it as well. And I'm sure there'll be lots
Trudy.
of fantastic photographs and videos on that. So let's listen to Grandad Papa now on the fiddle. This is for everybody out there that might think